Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Centro Sportivo Peppino Columbus, USA, followed by the anthems of Japan. Thank you. Grazie.
Third game of the schedule today. We've just seen a walk-off win for Team Puerto Rico. Michaela Landers leading things off, followed by Ashley Bronowitz and Chloe Williams. Batting fourth is Allison Eichholz, the designated player. Of great interest for Puerto Rico, because obviously that will give some different chances in terms of what's to say. And Michaela Landers has been one of the main players and one of the biggest stars in this World Cup so far. Walks throughout this tournament. Control pitcher, good change of speeds, and she leads the World Cup in runs and stolen bases. And that's grounded up the middle. Kitamura blocks it, throws it for the U.S. It was a pretty comfortable 7-0 win thanks to a great start there for Team USA, as in the meantime, also hitting for some power as well. The 2-2 is coming. And that's in there for that for sure. So the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Williams chops it foul. Right ahead of the coming to Williams. And that hits her. Would have been a ball anyway. More than one. 1-0. And Eichholz takes it for a strike. We've seen 12 strikes and 10 balls. 2-2's coming. Swing and a miss. Saying that on the defensive side, in the outfield from left to right, Ennis, Soto, and Johnson. At third base, Thomas. At short, Landers at second. American Samoa, that Canada won earlier today. Meanwhile, Mochizuki takes a strike, completes the rotation for Team USA, as that one is shot in the right field off the glove of Williams. And Mochizuki changed the adjectives because they've been relentless as well, but in a different way as Suzuki puts it down, left side, tough play for shows the potential. The 0-1, another bunt is shown, and the juggle here in the bottom half of the first inning. The 0-2 pitch is coming. And that's chopped back to Barnes, who goes to third, and it's not in time. Well, Barnes shot what the U.S. wanted. They still have yet to give up an earned run. This might be the situation. And 2 balls put in the infield. Fly ball left field. Playable for Ennis. She makes chopped off her body. It's a head 0-2 here, though, on Higashiyama. And that swung on and missed. 2-2, the pitch. And that's high. Payoff is coming. And that misses outside for ball 4. So Masuda Rio gets with the bases loaded and 2 outs. The 3-2. And that will miss low, and it's another walk with that homer. So that's the reason, probably. Pitch by Barnes is in there for a called strike. Pitch coming. Kawhi pops it up. This could be in play. And it is. And in 1 inning. As that's chopped right back to Kitamura, who spears it and throws to first. Skied by Soto, right side. Mochizuki makes the play in foul territory. Pitched for Japan thus far, as that's grounded towards the middle. Second base, Minato to first. Yamamoto Yui, the left fielder, will lead things off for Team Japan. She puts it in play immediately. Barnes goes to first. As the 2-1 pitch is jammed in. Bronowitz drops it. Team there in the stands. I was watching this one. Barnes dives and makes the play. Now Terazono Mizora starting getting on as she hits it to Landers as she flips to Bronowitz. And that will do it. One thrown to Thomas as Kitamura delivers. And Thomas skies this one high. Shallow center, and it falls. Still a long way to go as Kitamura deals. Ennis puts down the bunt, but it's foul. So it's over as the 3-2 pitch is coming. Ennis puts it foul behind the plate. 3-2. Chop to third. A look at second, and then the throw to first. They got her. And Thomas at third, and she is safe. Just in there ahead of the tag. It makes you wonder if that's the situation with Japan. They have the pitchers to go through with that. She's had a hit in every game so far. She skies this one, and it's in the infield. Johnson, another pitcher. As that's skied by Bronowitz. Shallow right center field, and that is going to fall down. A run will score. Bronowicz in the second, and the U.S. something into the U.S. operations there as Williams swings and misses. It's 1-1 here. The 2-2 coming by Nakamura. And that is in there. Strike three called in the three-way tie. Decided that Japan was the odd man out. Actually, the odd team out. And very aggressive hitter. And she takes this one, though, for ball 4. Something could happen here with a base runner. Bunt again. Higashiyama. 0-2 coming. Higashiyama the third. Thomas. Bronowicz. 2 away. Masuda bunts it down the first base line. Williams can't. So that wraps up the inning as the first base umpire makes the official call. And got out of the last inning with a strikeout off Williams. The 1-2. That's high. In her opening at bat. And that's Guide. High to right center. Back is right fielder. 0-1 coming. Lined right back to Nakamura, who blocks it, throws to first, and it's in time. To get things going once again, Nakamura Saya hits a pop to third. Thomas converts for the first out. Bounce back with some defensive help as well, as defense turned a double play in the previous inning. And in the first couple of innings, Kawai, high fly, left field, and it's back, it's off the wall. That was way back there by Kawai. It's 3 runs scored in this tournament. The 0-1 to third, Thomas loses sight of it, the throw. Mochizuki to center field, that falls in. Here comes Yamamoto, the throw to the plate, and she is out at the plate. Oh, what a throw by Soda from center field. On the last 3 innings, Japan has been able to protect the lead. Now, Nakamura walks the leadoff hitter. First pitch coming. Bunt, put down, Nakamura fields it. Throw to first. 2-0. Bunt put down by Ennis, it's a great one. The throw by the third base gets away. And that will allow Johnson to score the game-tying run. Landers looking for her first hit here today. Swings and misses. Throw to second. Got her. What a throw by Kawai. Ruka there as she gets Ennis at second. As you don't expect to hear with Michaela Landers at the plate. As Takahara's 2 outs. Landers, fly ball, center field, not deep, and caught. Japan nearly scored their 3rd run. Instead, the U.S. scored their 2nd run, and we're tied. Stay locked in this one. Line drive, base hit to right. There it is. Suzuki as they work. Japan have committed 2 errors apiece in this ballgame. That's something you really never. 1-0. Grounder to third. They're trying to get her at home, and it's a run down here. And now the ball dropped by the catcher. They could have got the 2nd out there, and instead, they've allowed a run. Now he got 1 run for the U.S. and 1 for Japan. That's grounded to third. Thomas on the first, and that will do it. 3rd inning. And that's popped up. And it is 1-2 coming. Bronowicz in the right. That's lined right to the right fielder, Masuda. Ground ball, right side. Somehow blocked by the second. First pitch coming to Reese. Up for ball 1. A single and a couple of defensive miscues for Team USA. And that's a first place spot at the super round as that one hits Masuda there as Eichholz misses big time, obviously not on purpose there. Yuria. And she grounds it. Williams dives. She's going to go herself to the 0-1. That's in there for strike 2. Kawai waiting a little bit on that one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing in and miss. Curve there. Japan. So if Yamamoto, as she puts one down right to Eichholz though, and that did not work. To decide who's going to go to the final against Japan. But the real question is, whether Japan can close this out. There's great emotion as well as the 2-2's coming. Saito chops it off the foot of Nagata, who's hurt, and she doesn't recover, and Saito popped up foul there as Soto went with the bunt to advance those runners. That runner, the 0-1, Soto misses the bunt. The runner is going, and she's in there. No balls and a strike. Johnson takes low. Oh, it's getting loud in that. 1-2. Johnson pops it up left side, and it is played at third. Nagata deals, and Thomas grounds it to second. Minato onto Mochizuki, and that's tomorrow. Team USA will fight Puerto Rico to conquer the second place.